Hello, everyone, and welcome on back to the Rent a Girlfriend podcast, season dose, episode 2 in this particular matter. I'm your host, Everything Animated. Maybe off to a small start, a rocky start, but it's okay. Technical issues and delays are always fun. Draws the suspense. Anyway, uh, I have my co host here with me. Say hello, co host.
Um, Hello, it is me, the Sea Tactics. And as I let's see, what did I tweet out about this episode? This is perfectly sums up my thoughts. I'm not sure, but this week's Rent a Girlfriend episode was mid. But mid to this show is like dining in a 5-star restaurant.
Oh, that is funny. And then we have Rising. Well, I thought we had Rising.
Rising's dead.
Oh well.
And I'm on push to talk, so you didn't hear what I was saying.
I was like, what happened? I thought he was here.
I blame nachos.
All right.
Nachos are good.
Yes.
Nachos are quite delicious. What do you put on your nachos?
General Tso's chicken, sour cream, potatoes, normally about 3 pounds of ice cream, at least 2 waffles, and depending on my mood, sometimes a Philly's cheesesteak sub.
My God, that's a very interesting plate of nachos. Let me catch up on chat here really quick. Yeah, I saw all y'all were. Achina did a great video on this series. Anyone see it? No. Decrepit Storm.
I'm bad at watching anime YouTube videos.
But you're good at being a part of them.
I am. I enjoy being part of them, and then I go watch anime that no one cares about anymore, because that's the type of YouTuber I am.
Let me take a look here. Yay time for fun. Hello. Oh shit. Kick C out, please. That was by Satsuki the Savage. I don't think we could kick him out.
What has he done to be kicked out today? I don't think there's been anything.
I haven't said anything quite yet.
Yeah, we haven't tore too deep into this one yet anyway. But glad everyone's here to join us, and thank you for sticking with us for this inaugural show. Actually, it's not inaugural. We've done this before. What am I saying? But so what happened in this episode? We went to a batting cage.
Yeah, there is a batting cage. They went on a rental date. They went to the hospital. Come on, I took like 3 notes. Let me find those. Oh yeah, I forgot that Ruka and Kazuya were officially dating. I did not remember that happening.
Were they though?
According to this episode, yes, or at least in one of their minds.
I think that, I mean, I do remember it was shown as a flashback. That was such a weird conversation where Rukia was like, "Oh, Kazuya, I'll let you." What did she say? I'll let you date Chizuru if you make up time with me and have a little bit more of Rukia time. I'm like, what?
Well, I thought that she wanted to go to like Chizuru's like play together.
It could have been. I don't know. I was kind of like, what the fuck is happening? She's gonna win his heart, but also let him date other girls. Because that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's like rental dates. It doesn't really count. And plus, if she wouldn't let Kazuya do that, then that kind of like ruined the whole concept of the show, and the show would end, and then she wouldn't get any time with Kazuya because the show ended.
I like how everybody in chat is talking about Itchy Nuts video.
Yeah.
It's like, if you love it so much, why don't you marry it? God.
I don't know about Ruko being best girl. I don't know about that.
Yeah, Rukia being best girl, I don't know.
It's pretty simple who is technically the best. Like, it's the one that causes the least drama.
Yeah.
So Sumi?
Yeah, Sumi.
Yes.
All right, Sumi, best girl.
But she's quiet. That's it. She hasn't done
Yeah,
anything manipulative like Ruka.
She just stares at him at a play and then just says, "Good for you," and then walks away.
She seems
exactly.
pretty on hinge, whereas Ruka is very much no.
Basically, no is a good way to put it.
Yeah, she's very no. They were talking. Chizuru was she didn't accept money from Kazuya now.
No,
When did this come from?
So
think I feel like she was reluctant to like keep being a rental girlfriend, like just to need to rely on Kazuya so much for money.
But I feel like she like gets money from other dudes or something. But I don't know. It was just kind of weird. She was making excuses, basically saying if mommy were to find out, it's like who cares
who
about
cares about
mommy?
her?
Exactly. Who
Yeah,
gives a shit?
that was another like flashback to last season, which I forgot happened.
That really didn't make sense with Chizuru at all for her to bring up mommy. Like it's like imagine yourself in real life if you're worried about your probably boyfriend's ex-girlfriend and like actually listening to what she says. Like I think the actual reaction would be if she were a real person and this were a real conversation, Chizuru would be like, "Why the fuck do you care about her? Get over it."
Exactly. It's like I'm over her. She's my ex too. So it's like, come on.
And just throw her into a volcano and get rid of her.
If only. If only. Sasuke's resolve. Back for more. 4 girls and he can't score. Yep. Every Decrepit Storm says everyone in chat equals 2 people. Apparently, hey, this is the most. In fact, I have 9 concurrent
Yeah, we have
viewers.
not.
Snaps. Thank you for everybody. Back at it. Sasuke's resolve. Back to back, I watch these streams and always an egg sandwich. I'm a regular fan of the trio. Oh, thank you, Sasuke's resolve. You're great. The Grandpa Storm
At first,
says, "Oh, I just want to finish these chats really quick."
okay,
She didn't want him renting her every single week. If that's true, then every other week she'd be okay with. Sasuke
yeah,
is savage. Sumi is the best girl because she's barely in the show to ruin her. That you got that right, Sasuke.
This is true.
Absolutely.
exactly. If you're never in the show, you can't be ruined, and if all the other characters are terrible, you're by default best girl.
Mm-hmm. And then that meme shows up where the guy's just like pointing at his head, just going, "Big brain."
Exactly. Satsuki's big brain.
Sasuke is big brain, and he also likes women that are of the, how shall we say it, insane.
They make
Better
life interesting.
better than any girl and run a girlfriend, to be honest.
Yeah.
Take as death over Ruka any day.
Oh my god. Take Asdeath, your. I don't know so much about I don't know so much about what's her face from Rey Zero.
The Bell Hunter girl.
Yeah, the Bell Hunter. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I think she might be a bit too extreme.
Elsa, thank you. That's it.
Yes. Yeah, like if you had like Sumi would be quiet and you would not have to worry about her killing you. So I think she might be better.
Yeah.
Ruka had like a moment in this episode, sort of, and it was one of the most annoying things. I wrote down in my notes, I said, just say no to these women.
Yeah,
Ruka's like manipulating him into like these corners and these like logics that make literally no sense. It's like, I don't want to go out with you, Ruka. Okay, but you promised me. All right, I guess I promised you. It's like, what do you? There's no backbone in this guy. He just
Right.
gives in to anything these women tell him.
It's very true. But then Rukia is just as worse by saying, you know, promise me that you'll take me with you to see Chuzuru's play sometime, and then you'll give me some extra playtime as well.
I do not get the appeal of Ruka at all.
It's a shame
At
too
all.
because I love the voice actress. She's the same voice actress as Yui from Snafu, and there's a joke
Okay.
with with her voice actress that she always plays characters that are second best, and they never they're just friend zoned all the time.
Yeah, or like they're not the main one, but you think they have hope, but then they
Mm-hmm.
don't.
Yeah, and I mean she did at least as Chitoge in Nezukoi win. But other than that, every other voice she plays is just somebody that gets friend zoned. Let's see. I might like Mommy. Isn't she kind of evil and unlikable? Yes, Sasuke. Yes, and she's a terrible person in general. Just awful. Because he's a simp. That's what simps do. Yeah, he he is the definition of simp.
This show is made for Twitch simps. Said it last week.
Absolutely.
I'll say it again.
Which is why we all love it so much.
Uh,
Do
I'm
we?
I would say I don't really care for the show. I just like to talk smack about it. Um,
Yeah, that's also fun, which also makes perfect sense considering it's us.
Speaking of smack, uh, so after Chizuru was done working, she's like, "Come with me to the batting cage, Kazuya." And then the whole time, Kazuya's like, "Oh, skirt, boobs." And then these
Yeah.
random guys at the batting cage are like, "Dude, who's that chick? I so want to talk to her. Oh, but I think she's with her boyfriend. I didn't even notice him."
Does everyone in this show have before this show? Did everyone literally live under a rock? Because you have Chizuru, who's like oblivious seemingly to just males,
Well, I feel like she knew
and
that there'd be people. She gone to the batting cage before and like was harassed by the guys, so like she knows that there are guys like that around.
well, I mean more to like Kazuya and romance and shit, and then you have these dudes who are like woman,
Boobs.
like
Oh,
bro, have you been outside? Have you touched grass
I want to
in
say
the
that
last 10 years?
they haven't, as the kids say, touched grass in a long time.
Like, what's wrong, man? What do we need to do to get you to realize, yes, there are females. They exist.
She looks pretty with her hair. They just
That's like, that's totally it. That's what it sounded like.
this show is a deconstruction of open relationships. A bad deconstruction focused on monogamy and misunderstandings, but still. That's a pretty good one, Sasuke's Resolve. I mean, I mean, I guess it's an open
I could,
relationship, but
but they're also like not in relationships except for like
right,
Kazuya and Rukia, maybe.
right. That's the only one that they are in a relationship, but it doesn't even feel like a relationship. It just feels like I don't know. Just it's like she's more of a bother to him than anything.
Right.
It's because you made my heart beat fast.
God, I hate
I
Ruka.
Yeah, yeah. But what I was getting at with the batting cage, I don't know. There was I don't know. Was there a sweet moment? It was just them kind of like chatting and whatever. She's like, "I go to the batting cage to blow off steam," and then the most awkward high five in the fucking world of high fives. She just puts her hand up for like 30 seconds, and then when she high fives him, it's like she's almost falling. Like I don't. Do you remember seeing that where she's just like almost falling into Kazuya, and when you see her hand by
well,
the end of it, it's on his dick.
Well, if you like go to high five someone and they don't respond, you'll have that like continuation of the momentum, and then you'll keep going, and then you'll fall on them.
Yeah, but apparently she smacked him so hard that it was like, you know how whenever you high five someone so hard that you just have that kind of like tingly, numbing feeling afterwards.
Yeah,
Yep.
She's strong. Is
Well,
she
I mean, she
yours
did.
strong?
that's a good question.
Maybe that's actually her secret.
She's an assassin.
Yeah, I mean, on top of the acting and the renting and the college, she's also an assassin.
I mean, I guess that would make sense. Well, let's see what else we got here in the chat. Yeah, mommy is my favorite character. Sasuke, of course you would say that. Sasuke's resolve, they must be in something to have this much melodrama. Simping aside, I like
Yeah,
Chizuru's voice actress the most because she voiced Aqua from Konosuba. And as I mentioned, I think in KOA, she also did Mia in Monster Musume. Yes, at me. I love that show. I don't care.
and Akemi got killed.
That's right.
I need to finish that one.
Which one? Akame got
Uh,
killed?
yeah, Kami. I like watched half of it like 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched it when it first came out. I liked the show, and then
Yeah,
as Death sold it for me after after watching it, I was like, oh my god, he's a great
yeah.
villain.
I saw like lost interest after like 10 episodes or so, but I still like I want to see like how it ends.
Well, now's a better time than nothing like the present, right?
It's on my list.
Decrepit Storm says maybe it is an open relationship. It's less like an open door, more like a broken door that won't close no matter how hard you push it. Freaking Decrepit Storm
Yeah,
with the analogies today.
that's a good analogy to how a lot of anime relationships are.
That they're broken doors that won't close.
Exactly.
It's like playing Call of Duty. All those doors everywhere.
Yeah, but you can never like close the door no matter how hard you try.
Even if somebody's blocking the door, you just gotta keep shutting it. Read, read. I don't know how to say that. The Slave manga, made by the same guy who wrote Akame Got Killed. That's right. You told me about that, Sasuke. Super Ichi, but
Uh,
cool female cast. Yep, he knows how to write cool female characters. He's a good writer in that sense.
I mean, I like the cover arc. Oh, wait, is it in the anime, or will it be in the anime?
Uh, I mean, I don't know if this manga is gonna be turned into an anime yet, but if it gets
It
popular
ha-
enough, I'm sure it will be.
it has an anime page on Now.
Watching Rent a Girlfriend is like running on a treadmill while eating junk food.
That's a good point. Just get nowhere.
Exactly, exactly. It's like, yeah, you put in the effort, you worked out, you burning calories, but what did you fill your body with? Donuts, trash,
Donuts are good.
nachos, the
Donuts.
way the way
Ooh,
Rising
yes,
Sun likes to eat
nachos.
them.
God, guys, I'm on keto. Stop.
You can leave out the nachos themselves, and they'll be healthy.
I mean,
Yeah,
keto,
it actually would.
you just eat meat with keto, right?
Yep, lots of meat.
Well, then just take away the tortilla chips and the cheese and just eat a plate of meat.
That's pretty much what I do sometimes.
But the cheese is
What
the
I did
best
this
part.
morning. Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah,
So,
but I mean, the chips are great.
we
Moving on.
did have some heartwarming moments in this show halfway through it. After we went through the weird open relationship stuff and the batting cage and the awkward high five, we went to see Chizuru's grandma, who was back in
Oh
the
yeah.
hospital. And this is kind of what we were talking about last week, where, it does have some good moments when it tries. And we got to learn more about Chizuru is that she, even though it seems that way, she's very needy and not at all strong. She relies on people. She was like that ever since she was a kid.
Yeah, I'm not sure what her grandma was saying made sense, though. Considering, like, the only time that they showed Chizuru being needy was when she was a little kid, but, like, nothing since then, and that was, like, 10, 15 years earlier.
But I mean, I think I look at it like this, where we don't really. Maybe it's because we don't really see the true her. She's always putting up an act because she's acting when she's the rent girlfriend. She's acting in front of Kazuya because she doesn't want to let down her wall and show the real her. So it's just kind of one of those. Maybe that's true, and maybe sometime later in this season we'll see the real Chizuru. That's kind of my guess, and that's kind of what it felt like, what they were setting up. But other than
Yeah, but
that, her grandma's a gilf.
I found her annoying.
I found her annoying as well.
No, you didn't. You didn't like how she was being like, oh, I'm gonna die tomorrow.
Yeah, she can go in the volcano with mommy.
I don't even think we should put mommy in a volcano. I don't think we should pollute the earth like that.
we don't want all the ash to come out and be like, ew, mommy
Okay.
ash.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll send mommy into a black hole, then we'll just throw the grandma into a volcano.
Singularity. Yeah, that's where we need to put those people. Spaghettify those bitches.
Spaghetti. Oh, don't talk about spaghetti now.
Oh, god damn it! Now I'm hungry again.
So we should send seed nachos, but with none of the unhealthy stuff on them.
Yes, the delicious, delicious stuff.
You know what? I'm gonna look up a recipe for that after this podcast.
Get a plate of spaghetti and put some nachos on it.
Okay, that one doesn't sound good.
Oh, says the guy who put ice cream on his nachos.
And his Philly cheesesteak.
Right. The chances.
I need to make that.
The chances of Kazuya realistically having 4 women that like him is equivalent to me possibly joining the KKK. Oh, Satsuki. That is hilarious.
Okay, Satsuki has the analogies today.
That is a statement.
I mean, that is a statement. I mean, you should tell him, how did he come up with that, since he lives in your basement.
No comment. Moving on. Far and away.
Yeah, moving on. I don't know. Basically, after kind of like a little backstory on Chizuru and everything, the grandma was like, promise me you'll always look after her. And then he didn't really want to say it, but then he didn't want to leave her hanging either. So then he said, I love your granddaughter.
To me, at least he's honest there.
I love your granddaughter.
It's the only thing going for Kazuya. He's honest.
Sometimes.
Quote,
honest.
In this situation.
He ain't honest with Rukia.
Well, nobody likes her. That doesn't count.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve to be honest with. Granted, I don't think the grandma does either, but...
The only reason people like her is because of her design. And they try to justify her.
She...
Also 17.
Right, she's the youngest one.
She turns 18 at some point in the story.
Does she?
According to Mao, so I'm going to say yes.
Oh, okay. She has a heart attack and dies.
Oh my god. she because she gets excited with her heart. She's like, I'm too excited.
I think I may choose mommy over Ruka, realistically speaking.
Oh my god, that... I don't know if I could do that. I mean, they're both really terrible.
I feel like Ruka's more annoying while mommy's more evil, so I guess Ruka would win.
Mommy at least seems like an adult. Ruka is a child.
Yeah, she really is. Oh my gosh. But I know there's supposed to be 4... Well, there is 4 women in this show and whatnot, but I almost feel like the author... I mean, we kind of talked about this last week, because, that's his real-life girlfriend, guys.
Yeah,
that he
paints
kind
the show
of...
in a whole new light.
He makes Chizuru look like a good, yet semi-complex character, even though it is a terrible show. but Mommy is terrible, and Rukia is annoying, and then Sumi is a ghost. So it's almost like, you kind of have to like Chizuru by default, and I feel like that's by design.
Yeah, I mean, I will say I am indifferent towards Chizuru. She's very indecisive, but she seems like a competent human being,
Yeah,
and
there's enough.
that's good.
She's a
Enough.
character I could root for.
Yeah, I like the better version of her, which is Aqua. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Aqua's
Aqua's
pretty good.
annoying.
I would prefer Aqua over everyone in this show.
oh, absolutely.
Like, even though she's quote unquote useless and annoying, she would be fun to drink with. She'd be one of those people that you could get drunk with and you'd be like, "So, tell me about that one time with Kazuma."
Oh, yes, Aqua would be fun in that case.
Yeah, and then she'd puke up rainbows if she drank
Yeah,
too much.
she'd have great stories, that's for sure.
We should watch more Konosuba.
It's
I
coming.
agree.
It's coming next year, isn't it?
All right, Konosuba podcast.
Oh hell yeah! I'm down whenever it happens. Let me catch up on chat really quick. We have a lot of people coming in. C, give me a TV. These analogies are getting too powerful. Rukia has a ribbon though. She can't be all bad. Nobody likes her. Echina wants to know your location.
He
Echi
knows where
Donut
I
love.
live.
I want to say Echi Donut loves me. He's a great man. This is a fun episode. Mommy has a lame backstory. I don't doubt that. She's a lame character, so lame characters usually have lame background stories. Chizuru must look at God amongst. Oh, I think he said must look like God amongst this cast. Yeah, I would prefer Mommy now because Chizuru is getting too much screen time. Chizuru is too vanilla for me. Yeah, I could see that. She's
It's also Satsuki.
well, true. Sasuke needs to sprinkle in that evil. She,
Yeah, if they haven't committed at least 5 felonies, Satsuki's not interested.
frick, Chizuru is just a scoop of vanilla ice cream, while all the rest are kind of like pistachio and red rum, or not red rum. What's that one ice cream that no one fucking likes? I think it's just called.
Licorice?
Oh, black licorice is disgusting. Who here likes black licorice?
Oh, I do.
All right,
Well,
this is why we're firing C.
yep.
What?
I should have listened to Sasuke from the beginning to kick you. So.
No, I have an upcoming video where I actually make a reference to my love for black licorice.
Do you really?
And I mean, I can't eat a lot of it, like
Oh, then you must
2 or 3
love Jaeger
pieces.
bomb.
I don't even know what those are, but that sounds like Jaegerists.
No, Jägermeister. It's a drink. It tastes exactly like black licorice. It's disgusting.
Yeah, that doesn't seem fun. Doesn't seem fun.
Well, the next time we have an award show or any kind of milestone, get some Jägermeister.
My liver is not happy.
Your liver's gonna be fine. um,
It's okay as long as you don't drink more than like 19 of them in one night, you'll be good.
um, a bit of mommy now would be interesting, and that's the next episode. Speaking of the next episode, did y'all see after the credits?
Oh my god.
No, I
She forgot her
stopped.
key.
Okay, so yeah, so after the credit scene, they were like, before that, it was like, all right, have a good night. Yeah, you too. He goes in, shuts the door, takes his shoes off, gets comfortable. All of a sudden, there's a knock on his door. I'm guessing like what, minutes later? And then, well, he was comfortable already. He was laying in bed, so I'm like, how much fucking time had passed? But she's just like, I forgot my key. I'm like thinking, wow, of course, because of course you did forget your key. But then I saw the preview for next episode. This is going to be the pinnacle of Rent a Girlfriend's stupidity. I can already tell by looking at it. Like, mommy's at the door knocking, and Rukia is, I don't know, she's probably in there at some point, and then Sumi's gonna like come through the chimney and say Merry
Yeah.
fucking Christmas.
Yeah, no, Sumi goes through the window because she got lost on her way home. She ended up getting into a taxi. The taxi's going the wrong direction. She jumped out, landed on a spring, and that catapulted her into the window.
That sounds like something she would actually do, to be honest.
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah, this next episode, I don't have good feelings for it. The very first episode of season 2 was surprising. This one was just okay. I have a feeling the next episode is going to be the Rent-A-Girlfriend trash we come to love and expect.
Yeah, I sort of as well cannot wait to trash on all these
Yes.
characters next episode.
Yes, join us next week. We're going to have fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Sucks.
absolute garbage.
Right.
The good kind of garbage. The kind of garbage you find and you're like, ooh, gotta spray some Febreze on that. I bet that would no.
It's like finding an old computer in a like a trash bin, and you're like, what? Why would somebody throw that away? And you take it back and you clean it all up, and it's still trash because it's trash. But
Yeah, except you realize they replaced the motherboard with a pizza board.
or whenever you open it up, you
Um,
find dead cockroaches in it.
I'm really hungry now
With dead cockroaches?
for the pizza.
Oh, I was gonna say, is your diet so bad you think cockroaches sound delicious?
I mean, I've heard that bugs can be nutritious.
Good source of protein.
Oof. I bought an Xbox One X from eBay, and they sent it to me, and it smelled like smoke, and it had roaches in it. Because I was taking it apart, I was putting an SSD in it. Got to make it faster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was roaches in there, and I contacted the guy on eBay. I was like, "Bro,
Yeah, I
I can't
apologize.
believe what I found."
Yeah, see, I had that in my attic for like 3 years, so about that.
This
Oh.
even had, dude. The dude didn't even list like half the shit. It was like it was missing like cases for the games it came with, and the controller looked really bad. Yeah.
All right. Sasuke said, "Not true. I love Toro Honda. So okay, he could like some sweet girls every once in a while."
Toru is so pure, it is able to overcome Satsuki.
C
Toro's
needs
great.
to be waterboarded, according to Sasuke the Savage.
I don't know why Satsuki abuses me all the time. It's not like I blame everything on him on KOA every week.
C feeds me roaches and lemon tea. I'm gonna tell you, Sasuke, that's not lemon tea. Toro Honda, we need a sequel to her ASAP, as in her granddaughter's adventure. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Especially her granddaughter like interacting with Toru.
Or it could just be Toe, spelled Toe. Toe Honda.
Toha.
I know they don't want people opening them up, but using cockroaches as a deterrent is interesting, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's people on eBay, man. People on eBay.
Well, hey,
Exactly.
at least you didn't get body parts sent to you, like a toe. Speaking of toes.
Did that happen to you?
No.
How long do you take? How long do you think it will take for this show to include some foot fetish stuff?
That'll be the season 2 finale.
Next episode. She's not even gonna knock on the door with her hand. She's gonna take off her shoe and just kick the door with her
Think
foot.
about it. It took 2 episodes for Marin to show off her feet. So does this mean? Does this mean that Rent-A-Girlfriend is better than Marin, or Marin is better than Rent-A-Girlfriend?
I personally feel like Marin is better than all the girls in here, but that's just me.
I don't know what Marin is.
She's from My Dress Up Darling. It's a show that I saw on KOA, and I didn't know what to expect of it, and I actually liked it. Thanks to Sasuke the Savage's basically his request for that show. I was like, whoa, That's actually not too bad. C loved it. He absolutely loved it.
I liked a handful episodes. This is decent.
Episode 2
I like.
though, I almost wanted to kill it.
Oh, I hate it. I hated episode 2. I love that episode where they throw the fries and the bird swoops by and gets
That
like
was
midair.
so fucking funny. Like first the bird took Marin's hamburger and she's mad about that. And then the bird kept following him and he's like, "Oh, just give up on the fries already." Threw it and the bird caught it in midair. I fucking died. That was so funny.
Great.
That sounds amazing.
That's like something you'd see in like a Ben Stiller film. That's just amazing stuff.
Marine Kitagawa is C's in real life girlfriend. Is that true, C?
That wouldn't be the worst, I think. She's a very nice girl.
Yeah, if she was of age.
That's true.
And she just talks very much like a guru. I can't even love him.
Oh my gosh, I love him so much.
Mm-hmm. Remember when C said he liked World's End Harem better than Dress Up Darling? Did you say that?
I think that was when we watched episode 2.
I think you're
So
right.
So should I watch World's End Harem?
No.
Okay.
You would have more questions than answers, and then there's a bear that comes out of fucking nowhere that we still don't know what happened to it. He's just
Still don't have an
there.
explanation.
It's men are dying off, and they have to reproduce and repopulate the world, but they have a fucking bear.
It is unbearable. It's also embarrassing.
You could say it's barely even a show.
That's almost a good enough pun to laugh at.
Well, bear with me now.
Bear with me now.
It's a little bit of an explanation.
I know, Sasuke. Where did the bear come from? We will never fucking know, ever.
You would know if you read the manga.
Apparently, Satsuki says I really like feet. So I feel like Satsuki is trying to pin all of his stuff on me.
I mean, feet are pretty good. If you didn't have feet, you'd have a lot of trouble walking. You can kick things with feet. They are annoying when you stub your toe on the bathroom door, even though you lived there for 5 years.
That's like Satsuki's main thing is feet, and Marin.
I thought his thing was crazy.
That too.
And the bear was in chat 2 weeks ago. I fucking remember
right.
that. The bear was in the KOA chat.
Just the bear?
Yeah,
it was the bear.
He was talking, and we were like, "What were you doing there?" And he was like, "I'm from Russia. In Russia, we bears stick together." Something.
I think it's the bear factory, right?
Yeah, I was part of the bear factory. He's a good friend of mine. Have you guys read God of High School? No, but we watched it in KOA, and we killed it after 3 episodes.
I think that's how long it took me to drop it.
Yeah. Sorry, Mac. Bad with names.
I think DJ Miles is a big fan of God of High School. Check out DJ Miles' channel.
Yeah, he likes that. He likes Berserk. He also likes Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Isn't Chainsaw Man's anime coming out soon?
Coming out in the fall.
He's an alpha. That's what we call people like DJ Miles.
Yes, and he's an actual DJ.
Oh, even better.
Bear Machine broke that day. I remember that. That was funny. I don't know this question. Anos versus Rimuru. Who win?
Slime Daddy's the latter. I don't know who Anus is.
Anus. With a name like that, I guess Anus wins.
Well, no, if it's Slime Daddy, he could just, turn into the slime and,
No, it's Anos Void Goat, I think.
Anos
Uh,
Voldigold. Oh, okay.
should I know who that is?
He's talking about Overlord.
No, isn't that Ainz?
Einzongul, or however you say his name. I don't know.
The Misfit of Demon King Academy. It looks like I never seen that show.
But yes, Satsuki, Rukia is an underage rent-a-girlfriend. She's 17, and apparently she can date older men for money. Because,
Yeah,
you know,
I would
that,
stick with mommy Satsuki.
yeah, you don't trust Rukia. She's got a ribbon.
As Miggles would say.
Oh, yeah, Misfit of the Demon Kingdom Academy. That's who that is. He's so fucking powerful. He could lift an entire building with his finger. I think he wins. I mean, that's so ridiculous. I remember seeing that going with a finger. I mean, even Saitama looked at that and said, "That's unbelievable."
Yeah, Saitama would need at least 2 fingers.
Yeah, he would one from each hand, like these 2 index fingers. He's just like, "I'm bored. I'm gonna punch this building."
Yeah, you just sometimes get bored and need to punch things. I can relate.
I cry.
Satsuki says, Mommy is the best, her or Kazuya's friend. And I might go with Kazuya's friend.
Kazuya's friend seems pretty chill.
Yeah, I don't have any feelings of rage when I think about him.
That's right, to curb a storm. Anos did speak his name. The guy was literally born a baby, and they're like, "Oh, he's so cute," because he got reincarnated, right? Oh, what are we gonna call him? And in his deep man voice, he said, "My name is Anos." And I was like, "This show is ridiculous," but I love how cheesy it is. I know no one else here saw it but me. So
Yeah, was that the Demon Academy show?
yeah, he's for some reason he's the original, like he's the devil, and then he like saves the world by killing himself along with the hero of the show. I don't know, it's kind of confusing. But then he gets reincarnated, but he remembers everything. But for some reason, the past was changed, and everybody doesn't believe him as the devil, even though he's like super strong.
Oh,
It,
yeah, it looks like the magic is Wayne, so he's like the strongest.
it's a goofy show, but like I like his character because he's so ridiculously over the top. Uh, Satsuki
I,
says, "How long do you
I can
think?"
see it being fun. Like, it's dumb, but in a fun way.
Right. It is. It is dumb, but it's fun. How long do you think it'll take for Kazuya to get with Chizuru? Not this season or ever.
It's more likely the manga will get there before the anime ever will.
Seriously, like it'll never happen. He'll constantly keep breaking Rukia's heart. Mommy will keep randomly knocking on his door saying, "Where's my burrito?" And then Sumi's gonna be there. I don't know, doing something with a cat. I don't know. It's just it's never gonna happen, Sasuke. I'm sorry. I hate to break your break your dreams. How much would it take to rent you guys as a boyfriend? Oh, you're asking about us. What the hell? I'm not cheap. I'm a high class broad, so I would have to say $20.
I can be bribed with nachos.
Okay, he just has food and see.
What was the question again?
Sasuke says, "How much would it take to rent you guys as boyfriends?"
I don't know if I'm on the table.
Okay, then.
Think
So
about
I'm the only one that
it.
has actual money, and then you could just pay Rising and nachos.
Exactly. Like, food, like, money's great, but food, that's really fun.
I want to say, Mac, in the chat, here is a link to DJ Miles's Tower of God stuff.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
So if
It
you want to
takes
check
a
it
very long time for Kazuya to get with Chizuru. I like how the manga is progressing now. Okay, well that answers your question, Steve. Or Sasuke, excuse me. Only if you're okay with C taking Lena, Sasuke.
I have no feelings for Elena, but I did commission some new art for Sabelina.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Let's
Is
see.
it also in the link?
No, but I commissioned some cute chibi art of Sabelina. It'll be
Oh,
posted whenever I get it.
oh, cool. Sounds great. And Sasuke, to answer your question, Mommy is Kazuya's ex, and for some reason, when she sees him with another woman, she gets jealous, and now she's like at his door for some reason. I don't know. She's a terrible person. That's all you need to know.
I agree.
Sasuke,
Yep.
I don't know. Why are you here? Because you love us. That's why.
Because we have better content than the anime Rent a Girlfriend.
That's right.
It's
Couldn't have,
possible.
couldn't have said it better myself. But uh, was there anything else we wanted to talk about this show? Because we pretty much covered it all.
One thing I do find kind of interesting when they focus on it is like the idea in the show about like not being aware of our own strengths and needing someone else to point it out to us. So that could be just Chizuru and making her seem even greater than she is. But that's something I find interesting when they get into that.
Yeah. If only this was a better show, that would be an interesting thing to go over.
Yeah.
I think the characters in this show are worse than Jackal Snipers on Legendary.
Huh.
I don't know what that means,
that's
but I
a
agree.
that's a
For
Halo
those who
reference
don't know,
right there.
All right, Satsuki says he loves 1 3/4 of y'all.
Oh, I love all of you.
1 3/4.
Yeah, so he loves one of us fully and one of us only 3/4 of
And then he doesn't like either.
it.
Who's the
well,
one person? Probably Rising.
well,
Exactly. I don't troll Sasuke as often as other people, so he doesn't have reason to hate me.
Sasuke's a
Good
wonderful
point.
person. Subscribe to Sasuke the Savage. He
Yes.
he he makes videos all the time about stuff and things.
Same.
But I think we're gonna call it there. When it comes to let me read this one last one from Mac, and then we're gonna call it there. If I don't know who that is, next Mamba was a Mamba. Fuck, I can't read. Was about romance. What would the title be? Yeah, I don't know. It would probably be called "Kiss My Sis." I don't know.
Kiss my sis.
That reminds me of a certain show that you've reviewed in the past.
Oh yes, and I have nightmares from it every once in a while. I'll never forget that damn show.
And I have nightmares about trying to get rid of nuclear waste, but we don't talk about that.
And then YouTube went ahead and removed that fucking video. Oh, I was so pissed. Oh, I was so pissed. But anyway, next week we'll be talking about Rent a Girlfriend episode 3. And I can already tell this is going to be garbage, but hey, we'll be sure to like tear into this like we always do, and oh, cannot wait.
It should be fun for everyone, except us.
Yes. I left in the description in this video the links to both Rising Sun reviews and C Tactics. So go give them a follow, subscribe. They they do good stuff.
Sometimes.
Occasionally.
Uh it's a hit or miss. But anyway,
We do good stuff when we do stuff.
that's
Yeah,
right.
that's a good way to put it.
Oh, there's a new trailer for Madoka.
Madoka Magica?
Yeah, the next movie.
Huh. Well, I'll be darned. Alrighty. Well, have yourself a good night, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully around this time, somewhere around there.
Bye bye.